Bam! Going live, running just a couple of minutes ahead of next week. Come on now, y'all keep up with me. Like 9 million? Okay, no. All right, yay. Welcome, Pro Se Legal School. We provide the tools and you do the work. You know, I'm going to showcase some of my stuff since I'm hanging out in the situation room. And this puppy right here, and it's, you know, I would cock it, whatever, but, you know, my kids taught me how to do this stuff, you know. This is my Smith & Wesson, 4506 stainless steel. I used to use that when we had fireworks stand a bunch of years ago. A bunch of years ago, it's a little heavy now, and I'm hoping out. That was when I was young. I don't need that many. Yeah, but you know, we got to showcase something. I got my dad's shotgun over there in the cabinet, and my kid and my father-in-law's stuff, and yeah, you know, you just gotta know the right people to get in the situation room. But I don't need to have anything. I don't need to have anything loaded in the situation room. Okay, unless the lights come on and the siren, and then the dogs, and then the gates. Yeah, y'all seen okay, Get Smart. I used to watch Get Smart. Okay, so you young people have no idea about that, yeah, and yeah, I got busted sneaking home to watch that, and then my dad got my dad's a Marine. Okay, never mind. All right, welcome to the show tonight. We had some, I guess it's we, because y'all are supporting me, so we had some haters up in the house, emailing me stuff and texting me stuff, and some of them are right here amongst us, and, you know, they're talking about, okay, so what proves, okay, sorry, welcome to whatever, subscribe and all that shit. I'm a little excited to get rolling on this. So the Prosecutor eliminator package, okay, it's been reduced for the last few days of this month. It's on sale. Again, sale. I didn't know. It was already on sale at half price at $1,500. Now it's on sale for, I don't know, $1,000. $1,000.02 or something. I don't know. I told her to do something with it, and so she took care of that. And, you know, I like doing that when, you know, when these people start talking shit in my face, I started making shit cheaper. Now, don't y'all call and start. Because I can tell the difference between the people talking shit. And, you know, I just want to say, they can talk, they can call, they can whatever, and they can say, oh, okay, what proof do you have this works? Oh, that's either from an attorney or from somebody that ain't done any homework on my stuff. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. But before we get over to that, we got a couple of things that we want to talk about. So in my program, okay, we operate from the nonconventional program, not the conventional one. And you can't connect none of that shit with my stuff. Okay? So if you're going to get in my program, or if you're in my program or whatever, then your ass going to need a new mindset. I'm not going to put up with people calling, hey, you know, I'm so worried about, you know, that. No. You haven't looked at what you got and what you're doing. Okay, because, okay, as a coach, if I thought that's what you should be worried about in my program, then that's what I'd be saying. It sounds a little cocky. We backing it up. Oh, they pissed. You know, I didn't really think about, you know, this prosecutor eliminate package. Now, I've been through, we've been through the process. I'm talking about my girlfriend too. Cited by corruption, This is just a little something she put together. You know, a little, like James Brown said, it's just a little taste. What we went through to be able to do what we're doing right now. So, you know, at the end of the day, and I'm going to say this to the asshole attorneys, I'm going to say it to everybody. If you're not willing to do whatever it takes, then you better hop your ass back over on Facebook or something. I don't know. Go do something else. Okay? Because if you're not willing to do whatever it takes, then we're going to have problems. Because if you get in my program, and I don't care if you pay $50 for something, and you don't use it right, and you get punched in the face, and you call me back and tell me that, then I'm getting punched in the face too. So, I take it personally. And you know, I had a really good friend of mine tell me one day, you know, people are going to be scared of you. Fear's a good thing if it doesn't control your life. If it controls your life and these people see it, oh, the ass gonna not be in for a very long. I know. Yeah, I'm sitting there talking shit. I have 14 attorneys. Why do you get an attorney? Because of the fear. Yeah, and it took my ass 33 months to get home. And while I was gone, my girlfriend and my wife, both of them, they're in the same, they're one. I bet you new people, y'all keep up. Yeah. And then my quest to make sure, actually to get her out. And I harassed the ass for a real long time. You have no idea what I put them people do at the BOP. Ow. Okay, it's not funny now, but it's funny. Okay, that same shit is what I'm teaching you guys how to do now. So, people want to say, what proof do you have this work? Attorney man, what proof do you bring to the table that your shit's going to work? As a matter of fact, you can't even tell people what the hell you're going to do. I have 14 of y'all asses, and not a single one of you could tell me what the hell you were going to do. All you could tell me, though, was I need to take the deal. I need to take the deal. Oh, one attorney told me if I didn't take the deal, I wasn't going to get to see my granddaughter graduate from school. Uh-huh. And so, you know, and I told that attorney, I asked that attorney a question. And this dude was an old man. And he actually, to be honest, was one of 3 attorneys out of the 14 that I had a shred of respect for. Okay, but not at that particular time. We was in a Dillon store where you could sit around and do your homework. And he walked in. I knew everybody in there. And he walked in, you know, and he told me that shit. And I looked him right in his face. And I said, dude, let me ask you a question. If I sign that deal right now, if I sign that, you're going to get a $3,500 assistance of counsel bonus automatically off the top. In addition to what they pay your sorry ass to defend me and help me protect my rights. And the only thing that I see you helping me do is the deal. And he got really, really mad. And he jumped up in my face. And I'm 6'7". He was like down, he actually spit. Okay. And he lost his temper. And he yelled at me. And he told me, you need to stay off the internet. I looked around. Everybody in the place was clearing the hell out. Okay, so I'm not punching this old man and give them a chance to haul my ass to jail or what. No. I did enough damage. Yeah, the conversation was over at that time. Conversation was over. When we sat down, he's like, oh, you know, we're done talking tonight. When you're a 6'7" black man, you can tell people that shit. We're done talking tonight, and I'm a little grumpy. But we were. Because if he told me that shit again, it's gonna be a problem. So here's the thing. I'm just gonna get right to the shit. For all you people or attorneys or whoever you are that wonder, you know, okay, so what happens, okay, if someone sues you, if someone sued me, what would I do? I'd probably just file a countersuit against them. I could do that without having to pay, you know, without having to do anything. Or I could use one of the 3 punching documents that I have in the packages, and especially in the, you know, in the premium package, and jam their ass up with the demand for sanctions for $5.5 million or whatever, because of all the reasons that we have in the lawsuit that we're suing them for. We're demanding sanctions for all those reasons. Or, in the premium package for both the foreclosure and the prosecutor. Oh, we're talking about the prosecutor limited package now. We ain't trying to confuse nobody. Demand to strike. We got to demand to strike the attorney, the prosecutor, the judges. It don't matter. All of their strikes. Because none of them are registered as foreign agents, and they're all in violation of federal law. They jam you up with statutes and codes that are invalid laws. They don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. Those are 3 things that the Constitution and the federal law says had to be, you know. People call me all the time, oh, was your stuff for state or, dude, state shit is total bullshit, and this is why we don't spend no time over there. I'm sorry, I'm just saying. We crush the state court process by filing federal case law in state court. Y'all can do this shit yourself. I ain't trying to hide now. People that think that ain't done the homework. Crush the state court process. In my shit, I have Supreme Court case law and everything that shows that you can file higher court case law in the lower court. Oh, they hate it. They're pissed. Oh, they can just go stink and do whatever the hell they want to because you can't do shit about it. And the reason is because, you know, the Supreme Court is the one that runs the show, right? Now, you can't file statutes and codes to crush federal case law. Don't go like that. No. So when you invest in my stuff, it's already set up at the gate to crush the state court process. Boom, done. Oh, they lie to your asses. Oh, the clerk will tell you that you can't, you know, they'll tell you all kind of shit. People don't realize that a clerk's number one job is to protect the court's money. Look that shit up. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't. You wonder why the clerk's so nice? So we add the clerk's ass as that one person, and when you're doing your supplemental pleading, and you got to make some changes or whatever. Okay, so, you know, so the prosecutor thing. Okay, let's just keep it simple. Okay, because I play football and I box. Those are 2 things not smart people do. I like to keep it simple. And I'm going to ask anybody that's an attorney ass that's listening to this shit, step the hell up right now and shut me up. What happens to a bar member when you add their ass to their own shit? You can add a plaintiff to the shit just like you can, just like they do defendants after they get done listening to the snitches. What happens? What happens when you add the corporation that's paying their ass, that's paying the judge, that's paying the damn prosecutor, that's paying the attorneys, that's paying the snitches? Oh, I'm getting a little worked up. Oh, people tell me, oh, well, I filed my appeal. Oh, wait, let me tell you something. The local rules that they use to screw your ass over with in court were structured by the Supreme Court, the one that does the appeal stuff. And you wonder why I tell you none of that shit matters? Now, I don't know if y'all, don't think I know what I'm talking about or something. We live this. We, my whole family and friends, we put up with the prosecutors, paying people, doing all that. Dude, they came in and after they locked me up because I wasn't willing to lie on my wife, they locked me up for contempt of court because I sent an email included to one of my ex-foster kids, who was one of my kids. And then they came to me and want me to lie on my wife. I guess people do that shit because they lie. They'll tell you, hey, the federal government has a 98% conviction rate. Oh, that's what my dumbass attorneys told me. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm in there. And I can tell you right now, and 98% of people were snitched on. Y'all ass having 98% snitch rate, and then you take the snitch lies and you twist them up and you haul people into the administrative court that's operating from those rules that we was talking about that the Supreme Court put together. And you wonder why we just add the Supreme Court to the front of the shit right now at the gate. Oh, yeah, 3 or 4 weeks ago we had that. Oh, we had a couple people come on here talking, attorneys talking. No. If you're going to come talking shit over here, you better back it up. Mm-hmm. And no, they had to shut their mouth up and go sit down. The Supreme Court structured the rules that the local court uses to screw you over with. Okay, now, I'm not trying to act like I know all this shit because so I do now, okay? But I contributed whatever the hell to all the people. Y'all, you know where I'm going with this. The real-time feedback from the people, like y'all asses right over there in the thing, and we got a whole bunch of people in the background. The real-time feedback helped me structure this program. Well, the prosecutor stuff was structured from feedback from my family and my wife and myself. But, the goal of what we're doing here is learn how to stop the court process. Not stop the sale. We stop the court process by attacking the corporations or the entities or whatever the hell you want to call it. We don't do the fake shit. Ain't the corporation, no. Who signed that shit? Oh, yeah. Now we're figuring out how to go after the asses for the reason why they're screwing you over, not the reason why they're able to get you in their administrative court. Well, we're going after them for that too. That was at the beginning. But now we learn how to add the Supreme Court to the shit because they're the ones that structured the rules they're using. I grew up in the hood, and they came from somewhere to help kick my ass. Then, if they punched me or they kicked, if they made me look, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna have to get their ass back. I'm not getting my gun or nothing. So oh, I'm talking strategical. You know what I'm talking about. So most of the time, people are in this situation. They're not even punching the people that are causing the problem, or the corporation that's funding the problem, or the people that's getting paid to make sure there's a damn problem. How am I doing with this? I'm just trying to keep it clear. So what happens when you add a bar member to their own shit? Attorneys can't represent themselves in court, or at least that's the thing. That's the whatever. I don't like to use the word law because I don't want any of these fools to think I'm. And you know, I had one person tell me they were going to start a legal business and use my stuff under LLC, whatever. No. If you sign up to be an LLC, you will not be able to represent your LLC yourself in court without a slime-ass attorney. Believe me, I know what the hell I'm talking about. And at that point, they're going to want to make an example out of you for using my stuff because they don't. Oh, yeah. And you know, I had some asshole on YouTube, and I'm just going to assume they're an asshole because they told me I needed to be careful or they're going to come after me for insurrection. I read it again. And isn't that the same shit they was messing with Trump for? But I thought his was surrection. Okay, sorry. Oh. Oh. Okay. Assholes. And not you guys. Y'all know what I'm talking to. I know every one of y'all called down to the Kansas Attorney General's office and complained when I posted that stuff about the Supreme Court or this, oh wait. No, I thought you did before when I posted stuff about my lawsuit package for stopping the property tax and that it had 2 lawsuits in. It had the foreclosure lawsuit and the property tax, Yeah, I got it. Then I had somebody hit me up on Facebook all mad and call me up. They called me a penis head because I helped the poor people. And they wanted to know why I did that. And so I didn't know. I told them that the rich people don't need no help. So I didn't know what's going on with my camera. I think somebody's mad. Okay, but you know what? Just like it always is, it ain't gonna stop nothing because we're gonna finish this and I can show the comments inside. So, okay, so when you sue them, when you sue a bar member, when you sue the judge or add the judge to your stuff or recuse the judge or jam the judge's ass up for strike the judge's shit for not being registered with FAR, which is a federal law. Okay, when you I don't know, maybe somebody can help me. I'm not sure what happens when you add a bar member to their own shit. I'm not sure what happens when you sue the corporation that is funding the whole situation. Nobody, dude, the state, The government cannot be an injured party in any criminal shit is ridiculous. Criminal laws are statutes, just like statutes and codes. They don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. Most of the criminal laws that they jam people up with for drugs and all this stupid shit on the Title 18. And Title 18 was never ratified. And I actually have the documentation to show that. And I had 3 or 4 attorneys want me to show that. Or people. I'm not going to assume they were attorneys, because most of the people that in my program know that I ain't throwing nothing on the table. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So, I just told them. I just told them. Go check. Title 18 has not been ratified. It doesn't have an enacting clause, it doesn't have a title, and it doesn't have a body. So, if it don't have those things, I don't need to provide the proof that I have. Otherwise, I wouldn't know it didn't have those things. Oh, I'm a freak. I spend my life learning this shit to make sure that when they come back to bother my wife or me, because, I could have got a little out of control here. Actually, I had to provoke them and make them come after me in the first place so I could prove that I could stop their ass to teach people how to do it before I start selling the shit. And so my girlfriend and my wife, hey, 3 times the Assistant Attorney General, Lynette Baker with 2 Ks came after me and whatever, and I'm still here. So I don't know what to say about that. I don't know. They didn't come after me again if they want to, but I'm at an undisclosed location. And as a coach, when you spend your whole life in sports, especially if you're on winning teams and you like winning and kicking people's ass, okay, then you learn how to have a program. Okay, if I disappear tomorrow, this whole program will still be going. I just wouldn't be here talking shit. You'd have to listen to past shit talking. Because the website is in another country that, it's been hosted in another country that doesn't really like Americans. But I'm a U.S. citizen of the Republic State of Arizona. And the people running the website are in other countries. People behind the scenes, Humera, the main one, he's in charge of making sure that everything works and that you get your second bar card if it don't go through. If your internet connection is crappy, everything may not go through. She's in another country too. So, if I disappear tomorrow, this shit's still going down. And the way that I've been trying to help you guys learn is to learn how to do this, to jumpstart your critical thinking process, and do this shit yourself. Okay? Because I learned from running several businesses that were successful, okay, that you can't get shit done if nobody learns how to think and takes ownership of what the hell's going on right here. And as an athlete, you got to be willing to do whatever it takes. As a person, to kick somebody's ass, even if you ain't okay, come on now. Oh. Let's talk records. Welcome to the stream tonight. And South Lane, this is not your first time. Welcome. Allison, I think this is the new Allison that invested in the program. So we're gonna get to know each other. Welcome, Bill. Bill says this is exciting. Yeah, I'm trying to, my grandkids watch. A little roundup tonight. Try to keep it, because my grandkids watch. My neighbor kids back in in the home state also watching me, and their parents let them watch me. So I'm trying to make sure I ain't messing up too bad. So I get a little worked up because I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about my life. And anybody that I've yelled at because I didn't think you were doing what you needed to be doing to be where you should be at this time, at that time, at the time, don't take it personal. And please, do not be like a scared of me or fear of me or whatever, because I'm not that. You know, if you tell me, coach, stand down, I got this, I'm maxed out, I don't want to hear no more shit, whatever, I'm done and I still got your back. But when you grow up as a coach and you learn how to kick ass, okay, you just keep going and you do that. And I don't have very many people that were grumpy with me because I pushed them or I was pushing them or whatever after they realized that they needed to be pushed. So, and I only have one that told me to stand down, and then a few weeks later, they showed up at his house to throw his stuff in the yard. Okay, it's not funny, but you know. And that person had been listening to his attorney friends, and that person's in the program now and not in that situation. So, okay, Bill, that's good. Get what you need, man. Thank you, Allison. Hey, Tammy. So Tammy is the one that has their eyes on the hook, and if I believe in Shelby County, Tennessee, or at least Tennessee, somewhere in Tennessee, and she's going after the magistrate judge for $100 million, and then she's got to mother. Oh yeah, then she got on Gemini and started doing some extra stuff, and oh yeah, came up with some new ideas. What we do here is challenge their ass. And, you know, okay, so we're not going into court to ask them to rule and give us shit. Yeah. No, I like to keep punching them in the face, making give up. But, you know, not everybody is in the program like that. And that don't mean you're a candy ass. As long as you kick their asses when they're down or when they're going down or after they're down or when they get stomped out or when they get handcuffed. I don't give a shit when you you gotta kick their ass sometime and have a shitty attitude. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Oh, and then when that happens, you start figuring out other ways to get shit done. That's what Tammy's doing right now. And I think she's about ready to get her supplemental pleading added in the Supreme Court to the shit. Uh-huh. Mark, we don't file. I don't file. We don't have motions. We demand. We don't ask the court for shit. We sue the court, and we sue the people running the court, and we sue the corporation paying the court, and we sue the judge. So I ain't gonna. Come on. I know you new, man. Welcome to the show. Yeah. I am Mark. I'm 6'7", and like every 3 or 4 months, I get measured, and they check me out to see if I'm ready to get dirt thrown on my face. So I'm 6 foot. You know, one day I was standing in the restaurant getting ready to order a drink, and somebody asked me that, and yeah, no, you don't look 6'7". And so my natural reaction was, well, I'm going to be 66 in a few, like right now on January 12th. So I said, so I'm going to be 66 in a few weeks. So I'm starting to. Oh, wait, never mind. And she said, well, what do you mean? I said, never mind. No, seriously, what do you mean? Well, I am going to be that age, but I was going to say, I mean, this pressure. Okay. I was going to say that, I'm starting to shrink, but a black man ain't about to admit that they about to shrink. Okay, I probably. Oh, and about 5 or 6 people up and down each way at the bar started cracking up laughing. So, dude, bread up. Yeah, if you got bread, you should have this. You need to stop playing. Welcome, Richard. Yeah, Mark, we don't talk about what your stuff is or whatever because we don't use none of that. We already know their shit is ridiculous, so you don't really need to post that here. What we're talking about here is what we're talking about. So if you got something to add to that. Oh no, they're not pink. They're like red, but they're shiny. they're like metallic. That's what. Yeah. So my granddaughters, my granddaughter Mika used to paint my nails and stuff when she was a little. And so she came one day, and she's 17 now. So a couple of years ago, she came in. I said, "Oh, Grandma Guy, we don't we go to the salon now." I said, "Well, sweetie, set that shit up." Oh, and then my granddaughter Jocelyn, she's like 12. So yeah, so we go to the salon too. And then I have another granddaughter, Ava, but she likes to get her toenails painted, and my toes are no. Y'all don't want to see my. Oh, anyway. So once you have your nail, yeah, I like it. I did foster care. We did foster care for 17 years, and I used this as a tool to teach kids how to be comfortable in their skin and just be who you are. It don't matter. Little kids don't really add up the fact that you're a big ass black man. Nobody gonna say shit. Oh, thank you, Mark. Oh, real estate guru, thank you. But when it comes down to who is and who ain't, uh, and I didn't mark him as not being good just to make sure that we that we understand. When it comes down to who is and who ain't, that's made up in my head myself. But everybody here that's participating, whether they agree with me totally or not, is doing great. Now, I already know who's an asshole because those people say some shit and then some negative shit, and then they don't back it up, and then when I jump up in their ass. Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, like I said, uh, I from the real time feedback, I like to say that. Well, no, I wouldn't because I'm a team player. I couldn't do this. We could not be getting this done without the real time feedback. And this is why it's so important for your asses to get over to the coaching group on Twitter and not screw around with sending me a bunch of emails and texting me all the time and pissing me off. Now, I got a couple of people that one person that decide they want to get their money back exactly 30 days after making their investment. Exactly 30 days after making their investment. Oh, sound like Vitali. Uh-huh. Y'all know what happened to Mr. Oh, yeah, Mr. Vitali. Y'all got the chance to kick his ass, too. That was so much fun. Oh, okay, but people, y'all ass need to understand, okay, I don't give a refund. Once you download the file, I don't give a refund. Okay, this dude that's filing for a refund downloaded the files. One of the files he downloaded 26 times. The other file he downloaded 23 times. 18 times. And then 30 days later, he's going to file a thing with his bank to tell him that I gave him a defective file. Now, I told him that the prosecutor eliminated file. I was updating it, and then I would provide him copies of the stuff. But he got the file in the download when he got done paying. Then he started using it, and I'm sure he used it because he asked me a bunch of stupid questions. And he texted them to me, and he didn't listen to me telling him, dude, number one, you need to watch the instructional video. Number two, if you have a question, you need to text them to the coaching thing. I don't coach on my phone, and I don't coach. And so he just kept ignoring me. So I blocked him. Oh, yeah. So, he decided to, and that's fine. Everybody is entitled to make their own decision. And that's the beauty of this program. You make your own decision. I don't tell you what to do. I help you learn this, whatever. Okay, but one of the things that y'all asses, well, a few people's asses, because this ain't for everybody. One of the things that these people asses need to understand is that I'm not going to sit back and let you screw me over. Your information is not going to be private if you try to scam me. Ask Mr. Vitali. Oh, he had an insurance company, insurance business and stuff, and I posted all that shit on his business on Facebook. Oh, he was calling my ass up within an hour. Wanted me to take it down. And then he paid me again because he took the other money back on some bullshit. And then he kept calling me, wanted me to take down my videos. And I told him at the gate, I ain't taking down my videos because I didn't lie. And I didn't post those videos to make his ass pay me. I posted those videos to let other people see what kind of an asshole he is. He's the person that you're trusting with your insurance. And he's over here screwing me over, and I'm helping him save his house and his family from being kicked out in the freaking street. Oh, but this person bought the prosecutor eliminator package. And he's jamming up the prosecutor. Well, he was going to jam up the prosecutor. Okay, but when you contact your bank and tell them lies to get them to take my money back and give it back to you exactly 30 days after you made your investment, or I don't care how many days. I know you use my shit. And Vitali did too. And it don't matter if you're in state or federal. I have all your information, and I can pull that shit up. And I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to show people. Now, if they're saying you did criminal shit, I'm going to show everybody exactly what they said your ass did. Where you live, all of your bank account information. None of your information is going to be private on my shit if you try to screw me over. So, and you can ask Vitali. There's several other people that are lined up. You can go to the website. You can go to my YouTube channel and punch in scammers. Pull up the scammers instructional video, the scammers video playlist, and you'll be able to watch all of them. And your shit will be right on it. Okay, I don't care if you're my grandma. Okay, I take my grandma shit back. My grandma knows how to negotiate some shit. Okay, if you got a problem, 31 days later, 26, 28, 23 downloads. Why would you need to download? Okay, that goes to show you right there that some people think they're really smart. And then they screw at the wrong person. So your information ain't going to be private if you screw with me. Because I'm going to let everybody see it, and then I'm going to make a video to send over to the bank. And then I'm going to ask the bank to stinking cancel a damn account because your fraud ass shit is doing bullshit. I know maybe they won't. Maybe I'll send them something. I don't know. Take the time to make a freaking commercial out of your ass if you want to screw me up with something. And that's what we're here for. Help you guys learn what the hell is going on for real. Well, you don't always have to lose to win, Mark, but you can't win every stinking thing all the time, I guess, but see, okay, so, I have a hard time with that. Okay, so we're not trying to win because they're not going to give us shit. We just need to stop the process. Stop the court process. It's taken me a long time to figure out how to make this simple and put in the shit. Because really, that's the big thing. You need to stop the process, stay out of jail. You need to stop the process to keep your family in your house. Okay, the winning party, getting money from them, whatever, that's down the road first. And you don't get none of that shit till you stop the process. I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm not as smart as those guys. Oh, we don't really use the fraud on the court thing, dude. We're gonna. Shattered by corruption. Thank you. This is my girlfriend. We both know the truth from the inside and out. Because we lived it. And the things that I tell people to do to get their friends out of jail, their family out of jail, when their family calls them on the phone, tell them on the phone, read the damn lawsuit, tell them what your legal team is doing. Y'all watched the video last week. Tell them that shit every phone call, and tell your family member to shut the hell up. Because your legal team is run by Coach, whatever. Coach Penis Head, neighbors. And this is what we need to be doing. Because the conventional shit that you're talking about on the phone ain't helping our asses. We're going to do it this way. And make them shut up and tell them. When they hear that shit on the phone, oh, yeah. And after a couple of, tell them, hey, we're going to be suing the Supreme Court. Your legal team's going to be suing the Supreme Court for what they're doing to you because the rules they're using to do that. They're going to be suing the state. The state's weren't paying their asses and paying the judge, and we're going to be suing the prosecutor. And you're going to be suing the prosecutor for the prosecutor's property. Coach, they got immunity. Bullshit. They only have qualified immunity for judicial functions. Read that shit. That's exactly the wording. Judicial functions. But your ass is in an administrative court. Not a judicial function. Oh, The Administrative Court rules? From the Supreme Court. The ones that screw you over. Oh. Real estate guru. Pleasure to meet her. Oh, yeah, she's one of my superheroes because all of the shit they put her through, not one time did she ever give up. Not once. I don't talk about the price of the package, Mark, because you know I used to sell cars, and you learn to sell the sizzle, not the steak. All right. So I can tell you the price of the package is $9 million, and unless you go and smell the sizzle, you're not going to think that it smells as good as you need to pay. And it could be. Oh, yeah, go check out the prices, man. Okay? I don't tell people what to do. You got to go check out the price. You got to go check out the description of each of the documents and figure out what you need. You got to go to the YouTube channel and watch the updated instructional videos for, You got to do all of that work. And then if you have questions, if you haven't purchased the package, you can email me or whatever, or just go ahead and get in the coaching group and communicate with me in the group, which is a lot easier because there's a lot of information in the group. I don't think I've heard anything. Okay, I'm going to say that. And I've heard most of the stuff already, so we already got an idea on that. So. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you for showing up to the stream tonight. And Alvin, welcome to Greetings. Oh, thank you, Allison. I'm glad you invested in the program. Well, thank you, Alvin. I love my job. I don't, I got to put, 33 months shipped all over the freaking United States to send me back with a forced medication order. And, and that was like probably the hardest thing that I had to deal with because, when you're 6 or 7, you stay in shape, you box, and, whatever. I don't really have no problem with all of that, but that forced medication order was pretty hard. And when I went back, I was like, out of gas. But mi amigos habla español, dígame, grande, ¿qué está haciendo aquí? No quiere pelear. They ask me, what the hell are you doing over here? Are you done? Are you giving up? Yeah, they all, like 6 or 7 of them came in my cell, and usually when that shit happens, they have lock in a sock, and it's because I'm like, wait a minute, I've been back a week, I haven't said shit to anybody. What's your problem? Yeah, and then I appealed the forced medication order, and from the medical facility, and then I won the appeal and blocked them from medicating me. Yeah, but I didn't do it by myself. My girlfriend, my best friend, and my coach, Denny Harden, his sweetie, you have no idea. There's many times I looked down in the sand, and it wasn't a size 16 footprint. Now, I didn't wear God wears. Okay, sorry. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, it's because of the knowledge that people help me learn because I yell at them and stuff and make them do shit. That's all right, Mark. I got you, man. What's up, Gino? Gino's a military veteran. He's probably shocked that I remember that. Thank you for your service, Gino. And yes, I do. And my own son got deployed a month or so, a month and a half ago, whatever. And you guys are superheroes. Before you leave, when you get back, and whatever. Thank you, Heather. Gino, send me an email if you need anything more. I haven't talked to you in quite a while. Mark, we have to get you in line on the program here. We'll talk later. This ain't Facebook, man. Coffee M. I don't know. You can do that if you want to. You can file a criminal complaint for fraud and ID theft. So, are you going to get the? So, okay. Criminal statutes are not valid laws because they don't have enacting clauses, they don't have titles, they don't have bodies. And Title 18 was never ratified. So, a criminal complaint for fraud. Okay, fraud. When you claim fraud, you have to identify you have to plead 7 different things, and you have to connect all 7 of those things with all of the defendants. Okay, so when you claim fraud, that's what they're doing. So they made it complicated and difficult. And so the FTC, the CFTC, those. So all of these report, all of these people, all of these corporations, do you understand what they all have in common? That's how I'm going to answer your question. Do you understand what they all have in common? Does anybody understand what all of these corporations have in common? They're all paid by the state. Oh, there's something else. There's something else that all of these corporations have in common. Every single one of them, the DA, the Sheriff Department, the Police Department, the FTC, the FCP, they all have something in common, something else in common other than they're paid by the state. Who knows what they have in common? They all have something else in common that makes them worthless. Worthless as shit. Oh. Okay, so they're all administrative. Every single one of these things that's mentioned here are administrative. They're all. The DA is administrative. The Sheriff Department is administrative. The police is freaking administrative. The FTCT is administrative. All of these people are administrative. So what does that mean? From the court process, we already learned to operate from the local rules. Now, I don't think the Sheriff Department comes up with the rules for the police department. Oh, wait. I got a couple of tickets and I got arrested and hauled in. Oh, wait. The police department operating from the municipal court who gets its rules from the city ordinance. Ouch. And then when the police arrest your ass, drag you in court, in municipal court, before not a judge, the municipal court judge is not a damn judge. The asshole doesn't have a bench on the state, whatever. Look it up. The municipal court judge is just another asshole attorney that they hired to help them run their recall process in municipal court. Okay? So they drag your ass in municipal court. Municipal court doesn't have jurisdiction to do shit. They got their judicial authority from the city ordinance. Oh, what corporation could give itself judicial authority? Oh. And then if you piss them off for real, They send your shit over to the prosecutor's office. And then the prosecutor's office decides if they can get enough skin off of your ass. And if they can, then they'll indict you or send you another charging document. I don't know. This is the deal. I never got the other document when they sent, because the prosecutor's office didn't want to do it my ass. And they sent me back to municipal court. The municipal court assholes didn't want to close the shit up because I was suing him at his wife, the judge's wife, the attorney who's pretending to be. Okay, so anyway, so why would I want to add? If I added, okay, you cannot connect none of their conventional shit to my stuff. If you do, this is the stuff they're going to argue. All of this shit right here. They're not going to want to talk about any of the real reason. Oh, that they're having meetings and shit. Alvin at neighbors_coach is the Twitter page. Now, all of this information is on the website. You can go to the website at winningcourtnow.com. Let's go ahead and scroll it across the screen. I got a little worked up today. This Prosecutor eliminator package is my baby. And I started putting this together to get my wife out. Then I put it together to get me out, because I know they're going to come after my ass again. So, but yeah, yo no tengo miedo. El pinche pendejo quiere pelear, vamos. Yo no tengo miedo. Okay, for the people that don't speak Spanish. That means I don't have fear. Y'all ass know that. I ain't scared of their asses, because I'm willing to do whatever it takes. They already know I'm not a deal taker. 98% of their bullshit is from people taking the deal. So I'm not a deal taker. Oh, and I have 6 Mexicans I helped get the hell out of that freaking hellhole and go home to their families. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And that was when I was younger. Now I have a lot of other. Okay, so one of the other things I wanted to touch on too is the prosecutor eliminated package. I don't have a lot of video reviews for that package. Okay, but if you go to the videos about that, or the feeds, or the stream, whatever, you'll see people commenting on it and leaving whatever. Okay, because that package, when you kick their ass, they require that you sign a non-disclosure statement. Yeah, and I'm fine with that, because those people that invested in that package, okay, now they tell me, coach, and then I'm like, dude, let me cut your ass off. I understand. We good? Oh, dude, I love you. Okay. Yeah, we're good. I already know what the deal is. Okay? I already know what the deal is. And the deal's the deal. The goal is to get them out of your face and leave you the hell alone for the rest of your damn life, or to keep your family in your house and get them out of your face. Work with me here. Mm-hmm. And I, like I said, I boxed. I ain't trying to knock nobody out. That's too much work. I want to make their ass give up. Because I put the work in at the beginning of that shit, and then I'm going to go in and spend 3 minutes or 2 minutes or a minute. Okay, but I know not everybody think like that. So we have a setup you can knock their ass out. As long as there's some kicking and some shit going on, you don't have to knock them out, but there need to be a shitty attitude. Okay? Welcome to the stream tonight, Quentin. Thank you, Dino. Yeah, it is. You can't be a badass if you don't remember some shit. GTN, I didn't know what you're talking about, and you didn't file my claim, so I didn't know what you're talking about. Maybe you could let us know what your YouTube channel is so we can come watch you. Oh, well, good. Heather, guys, you always the first one here up in here. I want to make sure that, the sale item on the website. So the item that's on sale is Prosecutor Eliminator package, and it's been marked down. I don't have this big giant sale banner and all this shit because it ain't for everybody in the world. It's for the people that come here and support me here and support us and stuff. So there's only one item that I'm talking about is on sale, and if you go and click on that, I'm pretty sure it's been marked down. Mary told me I asked her to do that earlier this morning, and she's a badass at making that website kick ass like it's doing right now. I know you guys have been on it, so. So, Quentin, there's a protocol for stopping the eviction court. And if you invested in one of my packages, you have everything you need. You just need to watch the eviction. You need to watch the eviction stopper updated video, which is the last one that probably the last one that I made. And we go over how you stop the eviction court. Now, you can do whatever you want. I already have an outline program for this, and that's what I'm going to direct you to, because that program was outlined from the real-time feedback, and we know it works. So I didn't know what you can do. You can do whatever you want. If by the time you get to federal court, you should have the eviction process stopped if you follow the program that we have set out. You're welcome, man. So when you're going to get your package, RP, I'm just going to call you RP because the rest is hard. When you're going to get your package, you need to get that shit rolling. Well, we don't file a complaint. We filed a lawsuit against them, but none of those people that you were talking about, because those are other corporations and shit. We ain't trying to muddy the water. We just want to get the people that your corporation that paying everybody, the corporation that the party that actually is paid to give them your shit or take away your and then the people that's paid to help the person that they pay to take. Okay, you with me? It's getting a little complicated, but if your ass been through the system, I think you're keeping up with me pretty well. That wasn't very specific. So I was gonna offer you a deal, but that wasn't very specific. That could be like next year. So I'm going to move on. Oh, thank you guys for the value sharing your time. I see you guys in the next live stream. The next video that I'm going to post is going to be a updated video for the Prosecutor Eliminator package. I'm going to open up the front page, and I'm going to show you the front page of each of the documents, and I'm going to show you the the front page and talk about the document. Now, I did this before, but when I opened the document, when I opened the page, it shot over to the other screen, and I didn't catch that. So I was talking about it, but there's no document there. And I was like, damn. But it's working out pretty damn cool. Because after you get the package, you can go watch that shit and just go down the page for each page or the document and understand exactly what I'm saying. But I still want to put the document up there and show you the first page of it, because then people can see exactly what kind of fire and shit that, well, for the first page. Now, for the instructional video, for the people that invest in, well, the premium package or all of the packages, we're up doing the premium package right now. I'm going to have it set up where I open up each of the documents and show you each page of the document and talk about the things that you need to do, whatever, while I'm going over each page of the document. So it'll be a lot more precise. That instructional video will be for the people who paid and got their foreclosure defense package or their prosecutor eliminator package. And then that video will be included in the package. So the instruction videos would download to your email address along with the file. And now, if you don't get the file, if you don't get something, if you don't get your bar card, I had people $25 and he was calling the bank to cancel. Sometime if you have shitty internet, then that shit might not all the way download to your shit. Okay, I'm just saying. If you have shitty internet, it may not. Now, all it takes is just email to me, and in a day or so, I'll get back to it. I don't sit at my desk waiting for emails to come through on a $25 product. or even on $1 million product, because I have shit to do. So I'm just saying. But I don't think anybody... Now, Diane, I saw her email today, and she got a recent file, and she said it was green. And I think when she told me that, I think I figured out what the hell is the damn problem with that shit. The OneDrive here, the OneDrive personal, OneDrive business. And so, Diane, I'm going to send you the file again. And if you still have any problem with it, you email me back again. I'll send it to you when we get done with this stream. If you got a file and you open it up and it was green, send me an email and let me know. And if I don't recognize your name, I'll ask you for the number. Just do. Just to make sure that I'm dealing with people with good character. Yeah, my grandma explained to me a long, long time ago, character is when you make the right call when ain't nobody looking at your ass. So, there you go. Okay, RP. I throw that out there since I was giving you a hard time. So, you get the program in 2 months, I throw in something extra for you. See, what is this? January for you. All right. I got it marked. Oh, my dog Rex. I don't tell you what to do, man. This is school. You got to go figure that shit out, man. I'll answer any questions you have about my packages. I kind of already explained at the top of this thing how you got to go read the description and whatever. Because I'm not an attorney. I don't tell people what to do. I already figured that out. That doesn't work well for me. You can ask my kids, though. Oh, I don't know, man. I hate to talk about the same thing. I'm going to let y'all go figure it out. Thank you guys for the value sharing your time. I got to roll because I got some stuff to do, and I'm kind of getting hungry. So, thank you, RB.